There were whispers long before the world took notice, tales traded between exhausted mechanics, jittery tower controllers, and pilots who drank a little too much in airport bars. Whispers of planes that should not fly, of things that howled above the clouds when no flights were scheduled. They called them the possessed fleet, and for a long time, no one believed they were real. Then came Flight 906. It departed from Denver International on a cold November night. A Boeing 737, tail number N448KS. The weather was calm, skies clear. But somewhere between takeoff and reaching cruising altitude, something changed. The aircraft veered violently off course. Radio contact became a blur of static and growls, voices screaming in tongues no one could translate. The flight radar captured the plane spiraling into a steep dive, then ascending again, almost vertically, defying the very laws of physics. When it finally vanished off the radar, NORAD scrambled jets to investigate. What they saw made 2 seasoned pilots retire that very week. The plane had changed. Its wings were no longer aluminum but twisted sinew, stretched over bony spines that beat the air like a bat's. Its engines pulsed with a red glow, like open wounds. And the nose, God help them. The nose had split open into a yawning maw, filled with teeth like jagged metal. The fighter jets were ordered to engage, but one was torn from the sky in seconds. The other pilot ejected, swearing he heard the plane laugh as it flew away into the night. From that moment on, the stories multiplied. Planes disappeared over oceans and reappeared months later, dripping with a black, oily substance, reeking of rot. Black boxes recorded the screams of passengers as the cabin walls bled and the overhead bins gnashed shut like jaws. Pilots reported instruments going haywire, cockpits icing over in tropical zones, shadows flickering across the windshield even when flying above 40,000 feet. A secret task force was formed, Project Chimera. They dug deep into classified archives, unearthing tales from as far back as the Second World War. Stories of Nazi experiments on hybrid aircraft, machines fueled by tortured souls, given wings by forbidden rituals. The Soviets had tried their hand too, in the icy wastes of Siberia. None of them succeeded, or so they believed. But something woke them up. A cracked hangar door in the Nevada desert. A ritual etched into the concrete with blood and jet fuel. A sleeping thing, older than man, waiting inside the shell of a rusted B-52. It stirred, and it remembered what it was. It wasn't long before entire air fleets began to change. Slowly at first, anomalies in pre-flight checks, corrosion that defied explanation, black feathers found stuck to fuselages. Then came the possessions, flight attendants vomiting sulfur, pilots waking up mid-flight unable to recognize their own hands, passengers whispering in unison before plummeting to their deaths. Project Chimera issued its final warning. Do not fly at night. Do not board a plane that feels wrong. And if you hear the engines scream like something in pain, get out. But the airlines didn't listen. Too much money to lose. Too many secrets to protect. And so the monsters came, hiding in plain sight, taking the form of the very things we trusted to carry us skyward. They are not planes. They are predators. They do not crash. They feed. And the skies are theirs now. So next time you board a plane and feel a tremor beneath your feet, if the cabin lights flicker, if the wings seem to move when they shouldn't, if the engines growl instead of roar, pray. Because you may not be flying on an aircraft at all. You may be inside one of them.